live? Are we live?
We're live.
Are we live? Can you guys hear us? Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. What's up, guys?
That was 2 minutes late because we docked them from 2 minutes from last week.
Oh yeah, so that basically we started 2 minutes late because we went over 2 minutes last week. So
that was 2 minutes late because we docked them from 2 minutes from last week.
oh yeah, so that basically. This is a horrible fart. Okay, so I got a few noises.
Sound like a wet fart.
It sounded like a dry fart. A little like a little baby dry fart. Wait a minute, what's this? Who are we live here somewhere?
That's it's my phone. We're live.
Why are you doing it this way? Why are you not doing it this way?
Can you do it that way?
Well, I think you can because that's the way I do it. People tell me I can't, but like.
Well, it doesn't really stand up that way. Well, I guess I could.
Listen, this is your shit, dog. Hey guys, this is Rick Takahashi. He's a video expert. Can you tell?
No, Instagram expert guy. Yeah, get your fart sounds ready.
I need to get my fart sound ready.
Oh man,
This works for you and Mookie, but maybe I can stand further back.
That's messed up, but it's okay. I'm comfortable with my shortness.
Sorry, guys, we're a bit we're fucked up here because.
I felt like. Sorry, that's my phone. Anyway.
So if you guys are on Instagram, you can look at Rick Tech.
RTAC11. Or Rick Tech 11. RICKTAK 11.
So if you're over in the grams,
grams,
that's where you go.
And subscribe. Or follow, whatever.
And do the thing.
The
thing where you
What's
do
up?
the thing. Okay, so what's up, guys? I'm having some delicious coffee.
Takahashi 69. No.
Okay.
Oh, that's a rapper.
Who's that? Takahashi 69?
Yeah. He has like 69 tattooed on his face 69 times. Or on his body. It's ridiculous.
He's got 69 tattooed 69 times.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Very original.
Is he a Japanese dude?
No, he's just...
That's a crazy name for a black guy.
Yeah. Why couldn't he be white?
Nick said he bought a Savage 10. What's the optic? How much money do you have to spend, Nick? Like, then that's the thing. Like, you can buy a whatever $500 rifle, but you can't buy a $100 scope and put on there. You can get more out of a $2,000 scope and a $500 rifle than you can the inverse. So guys, Big Daddy Unlimited, John is coming out this weekend. He's bringing Chris Weatherman for the alumni bug out weekend, all that stuff. They're good people. They're alumni, good folks. But 99 cents for 30 days. I know I say it all the time. 99 cents for 30 days. But they're doing the special all through November, like some really like solid deals, a few key items like hot items and stuff like that. So if you're not a member over there, it's 99 cents. Like, quit fucking around. You guys that are members that are on here, post up and say if you like it or not, and hopefully they do, because that would be bad
awesome.
if they go, fuck that place, and fuck John too. And I want my 99 cents back. It's bad if they want their 99 cents back.
It's worth it.
So I got this holster from Galco. I know it's got a lot going on. I don't have a revolver to put in it because Jacob Herman borrowed it and he won't bring it back. But anyway, so up front here, it'll fit a speed loader like this one from Lyman. It goes right in there.
That's pretty sweet.
And the snappy snap goes over the top. So it holds it right there just like that. But inside the waistband, and it comes with 2 clips for different size belts. So if you're a snubby guy and inside the waistband snubby guy, that's a pretty legit little holster. And just for demonstration purposes, that's how it,
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it fit any revolver? But obviously,
completely concealed.
That's California concealed right there.
No, it's loaded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Never
no. Okay.
Got to keep it in the trunk and
Damn. Oh man. Okay. So anyway, and I put a post up on Facebook saying I'm looking for content creators from YouTube, and YouTube's definition is 10,000 or more subscribers. That's YouTube's definition for a content creator. And people started posting people's names on there. I didn't want you to post somebody's fucking name on there. I wanted those people to send me an email and say they want to come to the class. And so now I'm like the fucking FBI, like a fucking missing person tip line. I got to run down all these. No, I can't do that. Hey, guys, don't do stuff like that. Where's? That's too long.
If you push it again, it'll stop it.
Okay, let me try it. Okay, thank you. So, where's that noise coming out? This TV?
Dude, I don't know. Nate muted it, so it shouldn't be coming out of anything. You didn't mute it? Just stop.
what's up, Gavin?
No, I don't care if I can hear it. I just I didn't know where it's coming. Is it coming from this
Yeah,
TV?
It's coming from the TV.
Okay, the monitor thing here. If you want to yell something out, you just go ahead.
Yeah, I did.
Nick says my budget for an optic is $500 to $1,000. I'm going to tell you to get the SWFA Super Sniper Scope in the fixed 10 power. So SWFA, I think .com, but SWFA Super Sniper fixed 10 power.
Wait, who makes it?
Where is the Visca test vid from Sunday? Well, since it's not Sunday yet, it doesn't exist. God damn. And Tim Harmson from Military Arms Channel is coming out Sunday, and he is bringing his Visca. Just in case I've got a trick Visca, he's got another one
Oh, nice.
he's going to bring out just to keep everybody straight.
I wonder about that, the bug out trailer. What's up with the bug out trailer?
Don is a lazy piece of shit.
I was going to say that, but you're his boss.
No, it's been really busy, and Don's worked on it, but it's not done. We thought we could have it done, but then Don wants these things. He's very needy. Called days off,
Oh, yeah.
where he's not at work, and I think this is something the millennials came up with. This whole days off thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't even know.
I would say there's no days off.
Well, you have, but you work in California, and in California, you guys have unlimited vacation days.
Yeah, that's awesome, right?
So that's awesome.
Yeah, just to go out and do whatever you want. And how does it feel to be allowed to consider? I do have a show.
Yeah, you can, dude. I threaten to kill people on here. You can show a gun.
I have an Arizona concealed carry, so I'm carrying a Smith & Wesson Shield.
Who made that piece of
And,
shit holster?
It's a Tier 1 concealment holster.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got clips.
Yeah,
Watch out.
clips. It's got clips.
How is it? I always wonder, how is it like okay that other states trust me and then my own state won't trust me?
So what you're saying is other states shouldn't trust you.
Or vice versa.
No, I'm going with the California
Okay,
response to
that's
your
true.
question. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, when you go back to California, you would like meaner.
I guess some things change when you just walk over that little line.
Okay, so Rick Takahashi is half Mexican and half Japanese.
Beans and rice.
So I say if he steals a VCR, he can also program the clock. He says
I can calculate how high the fence is and then jump over it.
so.
Yeah.
Those are.
I got my papers, so I'm legal.
You from Japan or Mexico, and are they in Chinese?
There, I don't know. Actually, I didn't see them. I just assumed. I was born here, so they're assumed, right?
You're born to.
Yeah, born to.
Well, fucking Trump's gonna undo that. Just because you're born here, we're gonna snatch that away from you.
What happened if your family members fought in wars?
I don't know.
For us.
Wait a minute.
Not
I was gonna say. I was gonna say. Wait a minute.
My dad watched Martin Pearl Harbor.
His grandpa was at the Alamo, and on his father's side, and on his mother's side, in a zero at Pearl Harbor.
So my dad from Hawaii watched the bombing of Pearl Harbor.
Okay.
And then fought
Wait a minute. Watched it from where?
from the sugarcane fields.
Oh, okay. All right.
Planes flew over.
Okay, I didn't know if he watched it from a cockpit or not. Okay.
He was too young to fly.
All right. So I don't know if anybody out there is laughing, but we're all laughing
Yeah,
here.
so that's
Even Nate's laughing, and he doesn't do that a lot.
Who's better at math, Rick or Calvin?
Ooh, well, do you know how to add?
Probably Calvin.
No.
I can add, yeah.
Okay,
but
then you're
basic,
better.
Basic math.
Then you're better. Yeah.
Geometry, I'm good. Angles.
Oh yeah, you got him beat.
Watch. Anyway.
Oh, is Jacob on here talking shit about stealing my gun?
Who owns a VCR?
David said, "What y'all's thoughts on carry insurance? Get some from a reputable place like the NRA or the USCCA, United States Concealed Carry Association. We have alumni at both organizations, and both have gotten good reports."
Someone's like, Last Mohican's like, they're super into like this Takahashi 69. They're like, he's the next Tupac and stuff. Someone, really?
I don't know. Brian says, got a Gen 419 with over 5,000 rounds through it. Ejection is becoming weak even after cleaning. So, Brian, you definitely should change your recoil spring, but that's got nothing to do with the ejection. Here is my thoughts on ejection. It's pass fail. Does the casing come out or does it not come out? So don't look for there to be a problem with this. Either the casing comes out or it doesn't come out. When they stop coming out, then we'll look for something to replace. But right now, there's nothing to replace. I promise. Everything's fine.
What part of San Diego, or what part of California? San Diego. I surf. So San Diego.
He surfs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Okay, let's talk about your surf team. Your surf crew. Gang. Your surf militia.
I surf.
If you want to. If you don't want to.
Well, I'll talk about that. I'll start with something else.
Okay.
Um,
You want to talk about Jesus?
After, probably. That's the end, because the surf team, Jesus, is part of the surf team.
Okay, so where do you want to start?
11 national titles, been surfing for 20-something years. Sponsored in surfing, sponsored by Victus, low cross marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I run a surf ministry at the Rock Church in San Diego.
What does that mean?
Surf ministry.
I'm not screwing with you. What does that mean?
Think of like, you can relate to people who you have stuff in common.
Ah, gotcha.
So,
I got it.
yeah.
So you like this? You try to unite the surfers and the people of that culture. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Our mission is man, and our man is in the water. So
Okay, I like it.
yeah. So we just kind of hang out. We don't push anything. We're just we try to be a better version of ourselves, and invest in our community.
Yeah. Cool.
So
That's
it.
good stuff. No, it's good
And
stuff.
if they want to know, we tell them what's up.
Well, where could they find out about that if they're in the area or whatever?
It's sdrock.com is the main site, and then they go to ministries, surf ministries, and it's the email that goes to me is surf@sdrock.com.
surf@sdrock.com.
They go straight to me.
Any close shark encounters?
Yes. In Hawaii, the whole line, think of a crowded beach, and everyone's coming in when I was going out, and this little kid goes, "Jaws, brah, Jaws." My cousin looks at me and grabs my wrist and goes, "It's uncrowded, let's go." And he pulled me out, and there was a 16-foot tiger like just swimming past us, and I was going to die.
Nice. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Brian, you're welcome on the advice. Somebody just said they're coming out here from San Jose. Well, rock on. I didn't catch the name. Sorry. It's going by pretty quick. This guy is the most California guy on a stream. I don't know what you mean, Blake.
Underwater Glock? Glock can go underwater. Any Glock's underwater, right? Glock, right?
Guns of Gay says, I'm sure since he likes Canex, he definitely likes the PPQ. It's the exact same gun, just better. That's so funny that you said that, and it's not even true. Thoughts on appendix carry? You go ahead on appendix carry.
Thoughts on appendix carry? Well, how I sit, it seems like it was kind of
Right.
I wouldn't say bothering me, but it feels more
should put
comfortable.
you should put some fucking tape back there.
I do have some tape there. Wait, I feel no, I do.
He's like fucking Chris Costa with the fucking tape all
Look
over
at-
him and shit.
Peel it off. I was wearing that for the plane ride.
Jacob Herman wants to surf, but he will like steal from you, like surfboards and shit like that.
Well, I got 17, so you can get one of them.
Oh, 17 surfboards.
17. Well, how many guns do you have?
Nobody needs 17 surfboards.
How many guns do you have?
How many can you surf on at one time?
I broke 7 in 1 month.
There's no legitimate.
Yeah. Different conditions, different thicknesses, what wetsuit you're wearing.
Steve Davis says, "How you liking the Tennessee weather here?" He never seen snow before today, only on TV.
It's nice. Got some weather for once. That's weird. I get to wear jackets I never get to wear.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
Well, you got to wear jackets and not be hot.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I know how you California people are. Hey, are we showing the video tonight?
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
We are ready.
How do you break a surfboard?
By surfing the fuck out of it.
Even doing the air, landing on it. So many ways, so many different
Which
ways.
one do you want to play first?
I don't even know what you got.
Nice.
Hey guys, we're going to play some video we shot today, just goofing around and see what
What's
you guys think.
up?
What's that? Oh,
Buell up in the house.
B-U-L.
Buell.
how many boogie boards for shit hits the fan? Like how many would you need for zombies?
How many boogie boards? That's not even like.
Hey, listen, answer the fucking question.
How many boogie boards?
Listen, he's another fucking ginger, Jared, and standing on second.
Well,
When
how
they-
many
when they-
souls? How many souls have
When
you
they
taken today?
team up, they're like fucking pack of ninjas stealing souls, man.
Yeah. I would say 6.
Besides being a sponsor, what do you like about Fiocchi Ammunition? David, I like Fiocchi before they were a sponsor. You can ask Buell, dude. Like
works. It's
I've
awesome
got
stuff.
tons of that shit. I've shot pallets of Fiocchi ammunition over the years before I ever met Buell.
The story on the podcast.
Oh,
How you guys met?
the story of how Buell and I met and became friends, and eventually Fiocchi became a sponsor, is on a podcast with Buell, and it's podcast number something. So it'll just say Buell Collins or Fiocchi, or
Give me 10 seconds. I'll find out.
It'll say Buell.
it'll say Buell, like the motorcycle that was really shitty. It's like a dude that's really shitty.
Got the
Last
Buell.
Mohicans gingers do have souls. They've got extra souls because they steal them from
That's
people.
right.
I got the video queued up if you're.
Yeah, let's watch the video. Here we go. Vehicle tactics classes. I see a lot of them popping up all over the place. And if the range you go to, if the class you're doing doesn't have bullet holes in it, they're not doing it right, because they're using new cars or their own cars and making you shoot so far away from the car that you're not actually using it for cover. So if you look and the tires aren't flat where they've been shot out or something like that, you're really not taking a very good class. It's not really maximizing the cover that's being used for that. Now, a lot of people will set a car on fire in the class to take a class picture, but we actually set the car on fire while the class is still in it. So if the cars are pretty, the training will be pretty, but the gunfight won't be pretty. James Jacob for Dad Response, reminding you that your responsibility to be ready for the fight, even if it's raining, never ends. So what do you guys think about the video? Nobody fucking made a single post while it was playing, so I guess they were paying attention. I liked it. Rick should take James surfing. I'm gonna let him do that. I'm gonna let him take care of that.
There's a wave pool in Texas, and we could
I'm not afraid of water, motherfucker.
I'm just saying we could do that and then do helicopter and shoot stuff out of helicopter.
Oh,
'Cause
I
that's
see
what
what
I
you're
was
saying.
wondering.
Oh, okay. 2 for 1. Two for. I like it.
Oh, it's going fast.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. And then when those show hide go off, it'll slam back down.
Want to take a class and then do it?
Drew, shoot me an email. Shoot me an email with your link to your channel, and I'll make you a moderator on here, since you're going to be on here all the fucking time. and you seem to have a little bit of fucking sense. Other than he's the dude let me shoot him with the fucking pepper ball gun.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, that's
cool.
that's him. That's a Drew Schlosser 97 or whatever the fuck. Okay, so I got to talk some stuff here. We still got more classes coming up, and again, this weekend is the bug out weekend for alumni only. We're just going to camp and hang out and share some knowledge. Nothing big there. The class after Thanksgiving, Fighting Pistol, the November 24 and 25, still has openings in it. Fighting Pistol with James Yeager, December 1 and 2, still has openings in it. Anvil, PA, Fighting Shotgun, and then a 4-day block of Fighting Shotgun and Advanced Fighting Shotgun still has openings in it. Actually, we expected it to fill up real fast because they've been begging for that class up there for like 5 years. And so it's going to make, don't get me wrong, but just like not the turnout we thought. Maybe too close to Christmas, I don't know. But you fucking asked for it, so you better sign up for it, you fucking cocksuckers. We have added a precision rifle back to the schedule. We've taught that in years past, just like other classes like vehicle tactics or whatever the case may be. We'll put those out for a while. And then all of our current people will take them, and then as that wanes off, then we'll cycle that one out and put something in. And so in comes Precision Rifle. We have 2 on the schedule, one for spring and one for fall. We don't plan on doing more than that. Class sizes are limited. We don't, because it's just it's a warm up for the sniper class, and it is a martial class, which means we're not going to be laying on shooting mats, gingerly shooting, lazily, letting the smoke waft away as we get ready for our next shot. It's going to be like a martial class fighting with a bolt gun or whatever gun you bring, but with precision. So there's that. So the Black Friday special has gone on. I gave the folks in the Facebook, the Title Response Alumni Facebook page, a head start. You guys, and then also on Patreon, my Patreon folks, I gave them a head start. If you are not a Patreon, you should be, $1 a month, and you get the head start on sales, and you get private live stream, and I answer questions and stuff like that. And then, so I was going to say so. So it's Black Friday is buy one get one half off any location, including those classes in PA. But they're on 2-day classes, any location. And as Christmas is getting close here, I'll say this for the next few times we do a live feed. All you guys that are like doing layaway and stuff like that, we have gift certificates as little as $10. And so they're 10, 25, 50, 100, in different denominations. And so tell all the folks, if you're saving up for a class, instead of buying you socks or whatever, tell them to go to titleresponse.com, type in gift certificate, they'll pop up, and they can buy you a $10 or whatever. And that might not seem like a lot, but you guys that are doing the layaway, if everybody in your family gets you a $10 one, if you're Mexican, you go to 2 classes,
yeah.
right? So
That's what I'm talking about. Families,
Yeah. And it looks like the numbers for the year are going to be somewhere around 5,700, which is about a 500 student decrease from last year, which is absolutely unfortunate. I'm going to blame Donald Trump, but I think that everybody's kind of like gone back to sleep. They thought things were bad. They were training, and it's funny because we've had this decrease, even though ammo is cheaper than it has been in over a decade. Because when ammo was real high, people said, well, I don't want to use up my ammo training, because I might not be able to get any more. And now it's flowing like a river, and people aren't coming to train like they were. I attribute some of it to YouTube cutting my channel and other things like that. It's probably a perfect storm. But the reality of it is this. We're probably going to have to do a price increase, probably about a 10% price increase next year. We haven't raised our prices. I think it's been 4 or 5 years since we've raised prices, and unfortunately, it looks like that's what's going to have to happen. I'm not 100% on it yet, but ultimately, it's either that or I can't keep everybody employed here, because if we have a significant drop like that, which is is significant to us. It's got to come out. It's got to come out somewhere, and so unfortunately, any classes you buy before the first of the year, of course, would not be subject to that price increase. So I'm not trying to put the hard sell on you, but if you want to train, you want to save yourself about 10% and use this sale, this is a good time to do it. There's only 25 of these sales available. I know some of them are already gone. I would not wait around a long time on that. Okay, so so polecat. Have you ever heard that term before, polecat?
No. This is like,
That's a very southern term, and
what's up, polecat?
yeah, it typically, or I think called them. It's what they called possums. Like my great grandmother, I think is what they called a possum. But anyway, usually it's referred to. The way I heard my grandmother talk about it is somebody that smelled bad. He smells like a polecat. Yeah.
That's his name.
Like, have you ever heard the term poke salad?
No.
Okay. Have you, Shelton?
Yeah.
Do you know what that means? You know what poke is?
Well, I've eaten some of it before.
But poke's a bag.
Yeah.
And so poke salad, and it's not salad,
Yeah.
it's salad, is when they would go out with a paper bag and pick greens. You know.
I
So
give you the
it's-
shits.
And then a pig in a poke is the piglet in a burlap sack. Here we go. James, what do you think Rick thinks of excess big dots? Well, I don't even have to think about what Rick thinks. I can ask him. What do you think about excess big dots? And listen, if you don't like them, fucking say you don't like them. Like nobody.
No, I have excess on a couple guns.
Don't lie.
No, I do.
Just because you're here doesn't
No,
mean
I
you have
do.
to. Tell him
But
not to lie.
But I have
Jesus is watching.
I have a couple different sights and a couple,
Jesus is watching.
couple different guns. But I do have big dots on some of my guns.
Polecat is a skunk. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry. You're right. You're right. Danks to dank. Skunk. I don't know why I said possum. It is skunk. Okay, guys, settle down. Jesus Christ, man. Like, probably.
Or a skank.
Yeah. POF. Here's what I know about POF. The dude that owns that company is fucking all right, man. I was walking by his booth at SHOT Show last year, and he snatched me up and he said, "Let me talk to you." And blah, blah, blah. Like that dude's a patriot. Like he loves this country. So I don't have any POF guns, and I don't know to speak of them. If anybody's ever brought one through a class, it obviously worked because nobody said my gun quit working, and I looked at it and it was a POF. Unfortunately, that's not good data for you, but it is important to me that I like somebody that owns a company, and the dude that owns POF's fucking good dude. I can't remember his name, but like he's a fucking solid American.
What day did we go yesterday? Can we talk about yesterday?
Yeah.
Seen Chris?
Yeah.
Talk about another good dude,
Chris Barrett.
Chris Barrett.
So
It was awesome.
So Rick comes into town, and as we do with all of our VIP guests, we make Chris Barrett get out of bed and come and give him a tour of the factory. But talk to them about the. Okay, so we pull up to the gate and they don't let us in, and then what?
Yeah, we you pointed out the shooting positions on the building.
Shh.
I can say
That's secret. That's like you don't tell the enemy could hear.
That's true. They could be trolling.
You
They
never know.
are trolling.
Anyway, the front of the building is built like the top of a castle. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
It's pretty impressive. You know what I really liked about, I mean, obviously the quality and everything they put in and the time for testing and R&D is amazing.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like it. And just the tolerance machine, how it was going.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like
The robot.
that. The robot. Amazing.
Did you put that video on your
Not
Instagram?
Yet. Not yet.
Okay, so
Tomorrow.
he's going to put a video on his Instagram of this robot measuring a lower receiver for a 308. You might want to check it out.
I work at an engineering company, and they have a test facility where they build stuff, and his was better than ours. And I know our company probably makes more money than his company, and his is still better than ours. So I was impressed. I was like, whoa, this guy's...
Well, it matters.
But the most impressive thing I think I've ever seen was how passionate he is about what he does. You know, he's been doing it for a long time. He's grew up in the industry, you know, with his dad and everything, and he was so passionate about every little thing and talking about you see? Oh, this and this, and like I could just tell. Like,
He was getting excited about stuff that, like, if you weren't into guns, you'd be like, this dude's a weirdo, you know, because he'd be like geeking out over this thing, you know.
Impressive.
But what has always impressed me with Chris is, as Nate and we were talking earlier, is to semi quote him, I don't build guns. I don't build these for 3-gun. You know, like I build guns for warfare. Do you remember his exact kind of what he said, or?
Man, he just.
But it was no bullshit. It's like, our guns ain't for playing games. That paraphrasing, and that's what I've always respected about him and his father, was like, this, you know, that ain't what this is for. And they've even come out with the Fieldcraft line of hunting guns, and it's a MSRP $2,500 $5,000 custom rifle, and they're legit, man. I was shooting mine before you guys got there, or no, I was shooting mine when you pulled up, and that thing's a fucking nail driver. But there you go. So
Awesome.
what jacket were you wearing in that vid? Oh,
Hey, we could just show him with the second video.
okay, here's the second video. You guys tell me what jacket I'm wearing. So, executive protection details, the best place for the driver to have his rifle is right here. And close the door, and then if you need it, it typically will kind of fall out with you as you get out of the vehicle. So we don't recommend that the driver actually have a gun on, like, attached to a sling, nor do we recommend that for the passengers, simply because they can maneuver better without the sling, and the sling could catch on stuff as they get out. So we typically tell them to keep the slings unbuckled from the gun until necessary. But for the driver, this is typically where it goes, and the driver either drives or shoots, but you can't do both at the same time. A lot of guys think they have to have short guns because the car is short, but remember, when you get out of the car, the fight could be very long. And so there's different ways you can roll the stock on top of your shoulder to use it inside of a car, and having a short gun's not really necessary. And if you know how to use one, a pistol, it takes up as much room as a rifle does inside of a car anyway.
Bam.
And we're back. I was like, look at those guys. They're just standing there like idiots.
Someone said,
No gun butter. No gun butter. Right. The car is not even on fire.
no.
John Krantz says, what if you get T-boned? Your rifle is pinned. What if fucking pigs had wings? They'd fucking, who gives a shit, man? Goddamn, what if? John, you don't have any training. I'll tell you that right now. You have never had a training class in your life to ask a fucking amateur ass question like that. Oh, here's for you, Krantz. See, I'm going to use this.
Well, you always have a pistol anyway, right?
But that's not the point. He's like, but what if? Yeah. But what if? But where could you put it that a but what if couldn't kill?
That's true.
I mean, and I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, where could you possibly put it in the trunk? Oh, what if you get rear-ended? Put it on the roof. What if you roll over? Like that fucking. But what if shit? Fucking. God damn it! This Midwest pistol just got cleaned. Like today when I was shooting it, it was going like it was grimy because the people that said the chick that borrowed it that said she cleaned it didn't.
How many rounds did it?
About 2,500, and like easily 2,000, because she just shot at 2,000 when she borrowed it. But it's good to go, good to go.
Maybe you can shoot this tomorrow.
Yeah,
Those are good guys too.
yep. Midwest,
Yeah.
they're my homeboys, man. Midwestern Industries. John Krantz, next to your right leg. What next to my right leg?
The rifle.
Yeah. So, what training have you had, John Krantz? Yeah, rifle next to my right leg floats around in the car, or it gets in my way between the door. Listen, I don't. Like, I've done this before, and I'm not trying to be a dick and say I've done this before and you haven't, but like, I've done this before. There's all kinds of. I could put it on the dash. I could fucking put it under the seat. I could put it all kinds of fucking places. But the place that makes the most sense is right where I said it should be.
Yes, Buell, it's snowing and it is cold. Pierre says, "What's up? What's up, Pierre?"
Captain Biggin says, "What are your thoughts on Iowa?" I got nothing.
I haven't been there. What's in Iowa?
Nothing. Like Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas. Like I'm done with them. I wish they didn't even make those states anymore. Favorite John Wayne film? Got to be Rooster Cogburn. What?
John says 18 years with the SF teams. Just asking.
John Kranz, 18 years with which SF teams? Like what? I'm trying to figure out what SF team you've been, and you haven't been to a EP school or a driving school or something. I'm trying to sort that out. So just let me know who you were with, because I'm not trying to be a dick, but I kind of smell bullshit, John Kranz.
No, I do not habla español. Hey, the problem was back then the teachers told the kids or the parents not to speak Spanish to us because we learned slower. They don't say that anymore, but I got robbed.
Well, what they meant was you'd learn slower because you might not be speaking, like Castilian Spanish or some shit. I don't know. They don't teach Spanish in schools. Can you recommend a sling for a Ruger 1022? Yeah. Let's see.
I don't have any Midwest guns, but I have Midwest mounts. Go ahead. You're going to say something.
No, go ahead.
Gavin asked. Gavin lives in San Diego County, lives a little up north, and we actually had a beer.
Oh, yeah?
He's like, hey, I follow James and all the guys, you want to have a beer? I'm like, sure, let's go have a beer.
Was it weird?
No. The beer was great.
I said, was it weird? Okay.
He's
it
cool
says,
guy.
do you like McRubs? Is that some kind of McDonald's hand job place out in California or something? Like a drive-through hand job place?
No, because it taxed it.
I don't know what you're talking about, Craig Pruitt. I don't know anybody got timed out. What scope magnifier is on this rifle? This is an EOTech magnifier. It's because it's one I had laying around. I prefer the aim point, but I had these magnifiers left over from the EOTech debacle I had a few years ago. I thought I'd go ahead and just use them on this. Do you know if Midwest Industries will have a Black Friday sale? I don't know, but it seems like they would. Buell says, why won't you race me on go-karts?
I'll race him this year. SHOT Show.
Okay,
Are you
it's
doing
on.
something?
I got no plans.
What's up, Buell? SHOT Show. Me and you. Against a ginger.
John Kranz, that's not where they put them. Dude, I don't know where you're getting your fucking information, man. Because it's not SF. I'm calling you out on that. Like, I'm going to have to fucking see a photo ID and a DD214 that's got a fucking stamp fucking on it. What is my favorite Texas city? Bastrop, Texas.
There's two wave pools in Texas. One's in Waco, and someone got a brain-eating bacteria
From that pool?
They didn't know, but they shut it down to clean everything, and the test came back negative. But it was scary because all my friends went, and they're all like, "I'm not feeling that good."
Maybe you should have given some of that tape since it was all in their head. See how we circle back to that? I like it. You could have taped their brain back together.
Yeah.
Any experience with Krebs Custom? Yeah, Krebs has done good stuff.
He's a good guy too.
Least favorite Texas city, Austin. Rendell Hostler says, why can't I comment on your Facebook post? Did I say something wrong sometime? Didn't you ask me this last week? Go back and see what your last post was. That's probably what did it. I don't know. Had a chance to use any optics with the ACSS reticles? Yes, I like them. I love all the bullet drop compensating reticles, but the ACSS seems to be the nicest.
Putting our hands in a pocket because it's cold.
What about
I'm
the,
just wondering if
what?
people are thinking I'm like doing this a lot because it's not warm.
It's not. It's not good. Because I'm just standing here. Have you ever owned any Microtech knives? Yes. James, what do you think about Vero Beach, Florida? It's
Hot?
in Florida. I don't know, man. I don't know what you're asking. How's the Gen 5 19 holding up? That's the one I sent to Taran Butler and he cut up and got back. So
Oh, I wanted to shoot that. Maybe tomorrow. It was raining and it was freezing.
keep them busy.
It was raining and freezing. Okay, what? Show you a knife I'm carrying. Emerson knife.
Turn out the Kane.
Yeah,
Do you know Kane?
I do.
Okay,
He's
a
a-
shitbird.
Yeah, Ernie, awesome guy. You interviewed him at SHOT, right? Once?
Yeah,
He's legit, and he will cut you up. Pocket dump. I got a flashlight, tourniquet. I don't have my multi-tool because I left it at home and I was carrying some stuff.
I'm gonna pull this out. Be careful. Okay. Look at there. Who's a pimp?
Oh, what's up?
Who's a pimp? Boom.
Are these the new XS sights?
No, those are F8s.
Feels good. Feels like a clock. With holes in it.
Glockenspiel.
Man, this thing looks sweet.
Badass, man. Like a mustache with titties. I'm probably gonna carry that one next. But I'm gonna have to fucking beat down that grippiness on it because it'll rub my fat. That don't feel that
What?
bad. It don't feel that bad. This thing right here was super grippy. Feel that?
Oh, yeah, that's
And so,
crazy.
so I had to sand that down on the inside. No, I could probably carry that. Anyway, I'm gonna probably carry this one next. And
What else you got in there?
this is it. This is just the stuff that goes with this. What else? You want to see the other one? The 34?
Yeah.
Keep him busy. It's like we're just totally ignoring the fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm gonna finger this thing up a little bit. Feels pretty good. So someone asked favorite AR. My Barrett Rec 7 Di just landed, so I'm excited to get home and put some rounds to it. Ooh. Is this the John Wick guy?
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Man,
it's my Wicked 34.
that feels
Get
good.
it?
Yeah.
Wicked. No,
Oh, it even has the so you can put a arm on.
yeah. That's good. That's going on there
Someone
next.
said they didn't do that.
Who said they didn't do what?
My buddy said they didn't put RMRs on.
Who didn't? Said who? What? I don't know.
Taran doesn't mill their things for RMRs. Obviously they do. Someone wants to see.
No, I think that's a Glock from Glock like that.
Oh, it's a slide.
Yeah,
oh.
MOS.
Oh, MOS slide. Can't stop doing it.
I know, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Feels nice.
So we'll shoot those tomorrow. What else?
The Rec 7 piston, the Rec 7 Di.
Probably this.
This, yep. Pistols.
Mauricio says, Rick, are you cross-eyed?
No, I'm Asian. Dude, that's a dumb question.
I think that's shorthand for cross-eyed dominant.
Oh, yes, I am cross-eyed dominant. I do this.
Yeah, check it out. People are like, hey, check this out.
What do I do?
No, what? Hey, what? $1,500 and a 20 to 24 week turnaround. Wow, is that what they cost?
Turn. You got yours fast, front of line. That was nice. I asked my boy Brad, I'm like, dude, what's on the front of the line? It's like, I don't know, man. You ain't Jaeger.
Really?
It's all right. I can try. I can ask. All right.
Last Mohican says, can we get those mag base plates for a Canic? I have no idea. Would you guys rock a lever gun at the range? If so, what would it be? It'd be the one I have, Gibbs, my Midwest Industries 4570. Make sure I got all this stuff. Okay, so HR 7115 is the Dems in the House trying to put an end to AR builds, like the being able to fucking order parts kits and order pieces and parts and put guns together. And so there's a couple of different ways you can take this. Number one, oh my God, I gotta buy all this shit, magazines and other bullshit. Or you can scroll down there. Or the people that go, oh, I'm not going to worry about it. Or there's number three, worry about it, but don't go crazy. And for all you guys that are going, oh, it'll never pass the Senate. It'll never pass the Senate. Yeah, a lot of people said that in 1994, and then for 10 fucking years, we were stuck with an assault weapon ban nationwide. So I don't want to hear that they'll never do it, they'll never do it, they'll never do it, because they have got more inertia now than they did in 94. That was the good old days, and they fucked us. We cannot rest on our laurels for one fucking minute. And so don't go crazy, but also take the threat seriously. And I got to tell you, it's imperative that you take it seriously, and that you contact your elected officials or whoever the case or whatever the case in the Senate too now, and let them know what the hell you're thinking. It might not go very far, or they might push this thing all the way through. But I'm telling you, if you think that Trump wouldn't sign it if it got to his desk, I'm not 100% certain on that. I'm not willing to wager on that if he would sign it or not. I don't feel that confident about him that if it got to his desk, what he would do. So, yeah, Devil Dog, you can say fuck the Dems. You can say that. That's not helping our cause at all. Okay, and the Republicans had the House and the Senate for 2 fucking years and didn't do anything for us.
That's true.
They didn't pass the Hearing Protection Act. They didn't protect us from any fucking bullshit with the fucking echo trigger shit or any of that stuff. Fuck it, man. Like, I'm telling you, man, like, God damn it. Like, I'm so mad. They wasted 2 fucking years with this stuff. God damn it. Sorry. Corey, I'm glad you're reading Unintended Consequences. It's fantastical. If any of you guys have your lady friend read Unintended Consequences, just tell them when it starts talking about the machine guns and stuff like that, this metal and this rate of fire and all that, that is not that they don't have to understand that to understand the story. So tell them to skip over that part. And the most common complaint from women about Unintended Consequences is there's not enough sex in it. That's the truth. That's the most common complaint that I've heard from women, is there's not enough sex in it. So there you go.
Someone asked how many days you can be at SHOT Show.
I'm going to be at SHOT Show every day.
I'll be at SHOT Show every day except Monday's a range day, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be there that day.
Why? Because you're...
Because I don't have a pass for that day.
Oh, okay.
You got to have a special pass.
Oh, okay. Special pass. Whatever. Mm-hmm.
Travel day. I'll be driving.
Yeah. I'll be able to get you a pass.
Oh.
Remind me. Let's talk about that.
I have the picture of the day.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's look at the picture of the day. Let's check this out.
Or of the week.
So, photo of the week. I couldn't pick just one, but Jay Gibson gets photo credit for these. This is Advanced Fighting Rifle. They're in Bastrop, Texas, and and it's just Jay doing what Jay does. That top left, you're seeing some team tactics going on right there, and then the top right, you're seeing them moving a wounded person to behind cover. Bottom left, a nice piece of brass coming out there, and look at it, fucking solid determination on that guy, in that guy's eyeballs. And then the bottom right, and at about the 9 o'clock position, that's a piece of brass coming flying out. But dude's rocking that ACOG on there, knocking it out of the park. So we just want to give a shout out to those students and Jay for those pictures. Thanks a lot, guys, for not only attending the class, but Jay, thank you for those wonderful pictures. So read the books and have sex with your man. Problem solved. Well, like a lot of us don't have mans, so I mean I get it, but you know.
No response.
Have you read the 299 Days series? What do you think about it? I have not, although I am fictionalized in that book. James Yeager, there's a character named James Yeager in that book. And so I should probably read them, but I haven't. Gen 5 Glocks are doing fine. I don't know personally of any problem that any of our students have had with the Gen 5 in class.
More than any other Glocks, or just the Gen 5s?
He's asking about the Gen 5s.
Yeah, but I mean,
the Gen 4s.
Because even
Gen 4s have had when they first came out, they were not good. There were problems.
My first fighting pistol class, I had a SIG 226.
Nice.
It was nice for 300 rounds, and then the grease blew out, and it started double feeding the whole time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was joking when I said nice.
Yeah. And then it was, I think it was the only other guns was a Shield, HK, and my SIG, and the rest were Glocks. And one Glock had one little problem because he modified it, and something he modified broke. But all the other, I sold all my SIGs and bought Glocks after that class.
And what do you say now?
I don't have any problems. Well, actually, I got a Shield now too.
Yeah. That's a Glock too. That's another thing. People say, I thought you said all guns should be Glocks, all Glocks should be 9mm, and all 9mm Glocks should be 19s. I did. If you look at when I said that, Glock was the only Glock. But Smith makes a Glock, Walther makes a Glock now. Of course, Glock makes a Glock. Like, Canik makes a Glock. SIG makes a Glock. You know, Smith. Like, all these companies make Glocks now. And if you listen to what I was saying, instead of just the words that were coming out of my mouth, if you listen to what I was saying, a gun devoid of levers and switches and buttons. That's what I meant when I said all guns should be Glock. Now, I stick by the 9mm thing. I've been calling that for years. People said I'm full of shit about the 40s. Fucking 40s. That you can't give a fucking 40 away now because all the police departments are finally switching back over. And I should do a follow-up video. 40 still sucks. Part 2. I'm going to write that down.
If I use Victos gloves, yes. I like them, but I always like thin gloves. I like the thinnest ones. Any glove, I like to use as thin so I can still maneuver things. So whatever glove it is, if it's mechanics, I like the thin, not all the rubber.
Yep.
I don't know about you, but
yep, me too.
Plus, you have rubber here. Put your hand in your pocket and see what happens. You can.
Yeah. I can't get my hands out of my pockets. So, man, Texas. So, were you in the class? Sorry, I don't know everybody's handles or names and all that shit.
It's gone.
It's all right.
This area's gone.
Daylights was a good zombie movie. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. It was fun. Aim Surplus has 40 trade-ins all the time. Dude, you Clang and Bang, you have not seen the beginning of it. Yeah, I say 40 is dead and people laugh at me. I'm not going to name any manufacturers, but there are manufacturers that used to make 40 ammo that you would recognize, names you would recognize, that don't make 40 caliber ammo anymore. So, just saying. Henry Shaw says, James, have you ever surfed? Not on water. Liberty Defense 9mm ammo is badass. Joe, please quantify that. What does that mean? Gavin says, James, do you like Victo stuff? I don't know. They haven't sent me any.
We gotta get them some.
I don't want any. They got their own. They got issues. Jim Rat says, "Why the 40's getting no love?" No, it's not going to. Jeremy Hampton says 3 in a blackout or 6.8 Remington. That's almost a good question, Jeremy. I'll say 300 blackout. I do not have any experience with the Maxim 9. It's neat, though. Chris Seaton, on a lighter note, will Wendy's put Oreos in their Frosties again? Ooh, man, the chocolate Frosty with fucking Oreos in it.
I don't eat at Wendy's, dude.
Fucking shut the fuck up.
I will tell you why right now.
Shut the fuck up.
They're communists. Let me tell you why.
Hold on a second. Every time I say something about any fast food restaurant, people always say, I don't eat at McDonald's or Taco Bell, whatever. Every time I drive by those motherfuckers, the goddamn cars are lined up in them. So somebody's fucking eating there. Now, please tell us about communist Wendy's.
Okay. Square patty.
Yeah.
Round bun.
Yeah, I like it.
Why don't they make a square bun?
Nope.
Or make your patties round?
See, Wendy's is one of the ways the government uses to find people that have psychoses like OCD. How many copies of Catcher in the Rye do you own?
27. Why?
One probably in my attic from grade school. Walmart shoppers. Come on, he's a Walmart shopper.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone is. Don't lie.
Okay, Brian's got some good intel. The Burger King Oreo milkshakes are awesome. Okay, I'll see. I'm ketoing for this last 6 or 7 weeks, so can't do that. But one day. Standing on second, Wendy's does buy the highest quality beef of any major fast food chain. So in your face.
He's a ginger. So it's like...
He could be lying. Okay, you're right.
He could be trapping you into
You're
something.
right. You're right. You're right. Thank you, Rick. Thank you.
Look at...
Fuck you, Buell.
She is...
No, you got me.
Wendy's a ginger?
Listen.
It could be a trap.
Okay, you're right. Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
for that. Shay says, have you heard anything about the NFA wait times getting shorter next year? Dude, anything that you hear about the NFA and wait times is internet gossip. Like, internet gossip, period. And if they're shorter next year, it's because people are buying less fucking silencers. And I guarantee you, the fucking rate in which people are registering SBRs is fucking down. Down.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Chris says, Wendy's double baconator, no ketchup, no bun, wrapped in lettuce.
It's a trick to get me in there.
Yeah.
Smell them French
It's a
fries.
bacon burger.
Jason Manis says, are you going to watch any of the Hallmark Christmas movies? There's a art theater in Nashville that every year for the last bunch has had It's a Wonderful Life. And I would take the whole family to the theater to see It's a Wonderful Life near Christmas. And it appears that theater is not going to do it this year. So that's kind of a bummer. Now, It's a Wonderful Life, you know the movie?
Yeah.
Box office flop. But there was one award for that movie given out. And do you know what it was for? Like, none of the actors got anything.
Best cinematography.
The guy that made the snow. That's the snow they still use in movies, but that was the first movie that
Really?
guy's invention was used in. And it looks real and stuff.
Yeah.
And so,
yeah. Wow.
yeah, there you go. See?
Bam. Nugget.
I learned you motherfuckers something. How about that? James, have you seen Daredevil season 3 yet? I am watching season 3. And where am I? I'm where... Let's see, where he's fought the guy that made his suit, and the FBI came in and he kicked a few of them around. I'm kind of right in that area.
Ken said fast food burgers
Hold on a
suck.
second. Whataburger. Fuck you, man. Like now, Whataburger breakfast biscuits are fucking on point, but they're fucking burgers and stuff. No thanks, man.
Someone dropped the mic and said In-N-Out.
In-N-Out's okay, but like, I mean, like, if you're from fucking California, it's like, oh, fucking In-N-Out, like, fucking double animal style, and fucking all these secret codes. It's like fucking, that's like
You
dealing
gotta
with
be in.
Yeah, like, yeah, whatever.
Someone asked if Die Hard was a Christmas movie or not.
Yes, obviously.
Have you seen any Surefire X300 UA models fall off guns? If it's falling off your gun, those things come with 2 little plastic things that fit the rails. You've got the wrong one on your gun. So if it's falling off, put the other one in there. Like one of them's for the Glock rail and one of them's for 1919. And so you've obviously got them switched up. Bryce says, not enough guns in season 3. It's a kung fu show. Five Guys. Five Guys is okay, but you guys are acting like these are like the fucking best fucking shit ever. Whataburger is In and Out for the homeless. All right, Ginger, you got that one. That's pretty good. Let's see. I actually think the best fucking fast food burger is fucking Hardee's or Carl's Jr. I really do. I think they got the best one.
Oh man, that was an hour on my thing.
But here's the thing. I fucking hate Wendy's fries. Like when they call them home style and they leave the fucking peeling on them. Like my mom wouldn't have fucking done that shit. Like if your mom let the peel on mashed potatoes and shit, she's a fucking lazy whore. Okay, so now we got to take 2 more minutes off next week. Nate, where you at?
Nate.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
All right, guys. So we're gonna Smash Burger's pretty good. You want Guns Punisher season 2? Yeah, guys. We're gonna call it a night here. This hour goes fast, man.
Fast. That's pretty fast.
But Rick is actually here. We didn't actually say this. He is a videography expert, and he's here. He helped shoot those scenes today, shot those scenes today, and helped gave Nate some pointers. And it's always nice when guys come like this. They believe in the cause, pro Second Amendment. You know, one of our people, and they want to help share information and make stuff better. Do you have a Patreon for anything?
Nope.
You should, because people would want to help you. So
Hey, just follow me on Instagram. That helps out a lot for my sponsors.
Follow him on Instagram if you don't mind. Even if you ignore his post, just follow him. And if you want to donate to Patreon, I've got one. So
Yeah,
what's up? So what's up?
Invest in your community.
Invest in your community like he does. Seriously, he's a Christian. He believes it. He lives it. He loves it. He helps kids out. He's a good dude. He's a good human being, and he's a good friend. And so please go follow his social media outlets. And if there's a way that you see in the future that you can help him, you know, please do. He's a good guy. But we appreciate you guys watching. This is James Yeager and Rick Takahashi for Total Response, reminding you that your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends. Are we still live? Are we cut? Did you cut yet? Are we still live?